In her opening statements this week in the E. Jean Carroll defamation lawsuit brought against Donald Trump, Alina Habba argued that E. Jean Carroll got everything she wanted from filing these lawsuits against Donald Trump. She became famous, Alina Habba told us, and she's loving every second of it. Now, this story is not actually about that case, but I wanted to bring up that point that Alina Habba called out this woman for allegedly wanting to become famous when 2 days before that, Alina Habba spoke to an audience of nearly 90,000 viewers on YouTube as part of the Amanda Grace ministry, where she said that demonic forces, there is a demonic plan that is causing all of Donald Trump's legal problems. An audience of over 87,000 people, nearly 90,000 people, that this nobody attorney from Nowheresville got to speak to this weekend. And she had the audacity to walk into a courtroom and say that another woman was just trying to get famous. Do you not see the irony there, folks? Here's what Alina Habba said to this ultra right-wing Christian warrior audience on YouTube. Again, this was the Amanda Grace. I guess she's got some kind of ministry thing. Alina Habba said, quote, "There's God's plan, and then there's the demonic plan. We need to fight these people that are obviously coordinated and are trying to have a crusade of election interference. We have cases lined up intentionally during election time, intentionally trying to get negative attention. Their demonic plan is so obvious. The more demonic, the more Trump derangement syndrome there is in this world, the more support there is for the Trump family." Now, who are those demonic forces? Well, according to Alina Habba, they would be the Fulton County District Attorney, the Justice Department, the New York District Attorney's Office, the Colorado Supreme Court, and Maine Secretary of State, as well as court workers in those states. This group includes people such as Judge Arthur Engoron, Judge Tanya Chutkan, Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold, and the state Supreme Court, all of whom have received death threats as they face off against the former president. So all these demons, Alina Habba tells us, judges and prosecutors, demons, they're the ones who have conspired to go against God's plan, as she said. Because God's plan is what? To have the corrupt adulterer take back over the United States and just fully send us straight down to hell, Alina? I'm sure your audience of 90,000 certainly loved that. And I'm sure you love talking to a crowd of tens of thousands of people. Because that's your only goal here. That's why Alina Habba is on TV on some conservative media outlet every other day. She has gotten everything she has wanted, except a legal victory. She doesn't have any of those for Donald Trump. She's not going to have any. But she doesn't care. Because Alina Habba was projecting when she told the jury that E. Jean Carroll just wanted to be famous. That's you, Alina. And congratulations, you did it. I mean, God, I don't even know how many segments I've had to do on your antics since you burst onto the national spotlight. But you've gotten everything you wanted. You got everything you accused E. Jean Carroll of wanting to get. And your fame is going to outlive your legal career. That's a given. Because your legal career is going south very quickly. As I mentioned, you've lost everything that you have tried to do for Donald Trump. You are not a winner. You are, in fact, by definition, a loser. And I got to read you this quote from her, too. She then said, I definitely get the strength and grace from God to keep fighting, even when I'm tired, even when I've finished 11 weeks of trial on Letitia James. So she makes it sound like she's prosecuting Letitia James instead of having to defend the corrupt Donald Trump. And Amanda Grace, the Ark of Grace founder, it's called Ark of Grace, she had this to say after Alina Habba finished talking. She said, "Shift the courts, Father. Blow through the courts and dismantle arguments in lofty places and in high places of wickedness." I don't even know what that means. But I do know that if you're praying for the courts to help a politician, then we need to take a look. I don't know if you get a tax-exempt status. I'm assuming you do, since you're like a ministry. But if you do, probably something needs to be investigated there. But either way, Alina Habba has gotten what she's wanted. Everything except for a legal victory. She is famous. She's talking to audiences of tens of thousands. She will be on the Republican speaking circuit. She will show up at every Republican convention, the CPACs, the turning points, all of it. She'll always be there. She's made a name for herself. And even though her legal career is going down the tubes, the fame that she has gotten from the Republican Party is going to last for quite a while. Until, of course, the next flavor of the day shows up and Alina Habba has to go the way of people like Tomi Lahren and Ann Coulter and Michelle Malkin and, all of those other people who had their 15 minutes of fame. Alina Habba is just starting her 15 minutes, but trust me, there's always a new, crazier Republican waiting in the wings to take over when Alina Habba eventually flames out. Hi everyone, this here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet, so please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.